This is a poem basically about my life, narrating my life, and it's also in connection with Easter. So I hope you enjoy.
I was born into a pool of lies, but it took me a while to realize that this indignity had already begun to colonize my youthful mind. I was different before the world's eyes. It was as though my brain was prematurely educated in the art of negative compromise. No wonder why they say you cannot teach a child to lie. It's like second nature. Ever heard of the statement that says human beings cannot change without pressure? Listen, it always begins as an unprecedented lie, but sooner or later, you find yourself entangled in a web of sin. Lying becomes a drug. I was addicted, in danger. Physically, I was free, but spiritually, I was in hard labor. So caught up in being me. Even to my inner man, I was becoming a stranger. I thought I was at the prime of my life, bowling, but all I did was deprive myself of his love. I thought I was at the prime of my life, but all I did was deprive myself of his love. When reality struck, I realized I had brushed shoulders with the killer. He deployed agents to entice me out of my faith, but we didn't understand each other. Not that we spoke different vernacular. I was just a man branded peculiar, rolling with the superior. Even though previously I was like an orifice for Satan's blowflies, I was blood-washed and returned with the bomb-proof interior. Once a slave to sin, I was chained, battered, disgraced, and guaranteed death. Choked by iniquity, my lungs were contaminated by bitterness. I struggled for a righteous breath. In view of my suicidal state, I knew the only way out was to get new birth. I was broken, ashamed, in pain, and rejected, living life in the critical. But he spread his arms, bowed his head, and made me his equal. A joint heir, I was reborn, and with this new life I was lethal. The veil in my eyes was torn down. Vision became as clear as that of an eagle. I finally parted ways with the evil. The yoke was broken. My heart was once peaceful. He became the way, the truth, and the light, the very hope I longed for desperately. From my inner man, I had dislocated my love, faith, and sincerity. I was put down as having spiritual leprosy. I was wasting away terribly, and I needed to reconnect with the heavenly. Convicted as a serious sinner, my case was deemed a felony. I was on a death penalty, but Jesus Christ gave his life so that God's wrath would pardon me. Understand, brethren, I was on a death penalty, but Jesus Christ gave his life with rusting nails so that God's wrath would pardon me. God bless you.
Well, that's such a beautiful poem.